Alright, here's a quick update. Haven't taken a video for this in maybe like a day or two. But I did get the neck on pretty solidly. But I will say it was a little difficult to get, I think, the bottom left screw in. Hey, it's me. Where am I? There I am. So yeah, like I said, definitely do what you can to work the drilled out holes already as a little more than what's already there, because it can be quite difficult. I mean, you might even want to drill it out maybe like just slightly, and I don't know, it's something you'd have to be really, really careful with, because you don't want to screw that up. But definitely lube up the hole too, or the screw, before you drive it in there, because it's going to make your life a lot easier. So nothing else has really changed yet since I've done any of this, or since the last video I took. But I do have this on the headstock, which is going to help me drill the holes that I need for my tuning pegs. And basically this helps you with certain tuners that have locator pins. So let me actually grab one real quick. This is just a Fender locking tuner, and I'm pretty sure they're actually made by Schaller, because the Schaller ones are pretty much exactly the same. And see that they have those two locator pins right there. So other than that, they're not actually screwing into the wood at all. It basically, this whole part just kind of sits into the hole and screws into itself, and those two pins just keep it where it needs to be. And since I know those are the two holes that I have to do, or the two pins, when you go up here, I need to drill a little bit into that hole and into that hole. So like the two upper and outer ones. So it's really, really nice thing to have. It's a hell of a lot better than winging it. That's usually why I used to go with the Clusen style tuners. I think it's Clusen. Where if you're going down the headstock here, it would just be like one screw just holding two of them together, which works fine. But I mean, I already had these tuners, and I don't know, I just wanted something. I wanted to get this, even though it was a little pricey. It was like $30 or something. I wanted to have it just because I know that it would really come in handy in the future. So basically this hole is just what the front part's screwing into, just to keep it locked in there. And I don't remember exactly what it is, but these other two holes, the two in the middle right there, are for two different styles. I think one of them was Spurzle, and one of them was something else. I don't remember. Not really important for this video, but so basically what I'm going to have to do is I got to make sure that I get the right drill bit. And I already kind of drilled out some holes just in like a little piece of wood for the size, just to try out the sizes that I'm going to need. And I know it says on the packaging, but I kind of just winged it anyway. And it looks like I need, what was it? The hell was it? 3/64ths, I think, or no, 3/32. That's what I needed. So I just have, like, it should fit through there, no problem, and touch to the wood. And then all I have to do is just drill literally that deep, which is like, I don't even know what to really call that. It's not very far. So what I'm gonna do is just tape up the drill bit that I'm gonna use, so I know how far down I'm gonna have to go. So basically, let me actually show you. Hold on a sec. I think it's this one. So I got my drill bit, and it's gonna go in there. And actually, it's actually a quite nice fit. because you definitely don't want to move it around. So that's as far in as it's going to go right there. But you're also going to need that length for that right there, just because that's how far in you're going to go. So basically you're going to take that length and go up from right there. So just up maybe just like the slightest bit. And you're going to want to wrap it with just like a little piece of tape or something. So as you're drilling, as soon as like you're drilling down and you hit that tape, you know that you've gone as far as you're supposed to go. Because if you go further than that, then I mean, you got plenty of headstock room here, but I mean, you're not going to really want to go any further, and you don't want to be like me and accidentally drill through the damn headstock like I did on accident for a string tree once. That was a little foolish. So that's basically it. Also with this jig that I did not mention is, with these types of tuners, they're not going to go into each other. So this doesn't have to be perfectly straight. I mean, you're going to want to get it as straight as possible. And you kind of have like this little locating thing there too that you can kind of line up with it. You just want to try and get it as close as possible, because see, I can turn it and try and get it to where I like it. So it's something you have to be very, very careful with. I mean, I could definitely understand going to a luthier or a technician to do this. I mean, that's usually why I buy necks, specifically for the tuning pegs that I already have, or for the tuning pegs that I want already drilled out, just because I don't want to deal with it. But I really wanted this neck, so I'm just gonna grin and bear it, and hopefully it works. So I don't know, I probably won't show much of that. I mean, just because I kind of explained everything through already, but I don't know, we'll see. So I'll see you next time. Hey guys, just another little update for this build. And I'm not even really building anything. But I was talking about the little jig for the tuning pegs, and like I said, the bit that I had was so close, and it was just the tiniest bit too small. I mean, it worked fine, you know, I taped it off and everything, and so I didn't go too far or anything, but it needs to be like a 1/10 or like 1/100th of an inch. I don't even know. It's something very, very minuscule, just the tiniest bit bigger. And I don't have the bit, and I'm not going to try and force it in there, because I mean, the pegs, they line up great, but they're just a little bit too snug. So I'm gonna have to order some drill bits online. And since I have the paper here, it says that you need, what is it, a number 38 drill bit, which is 0.101 millimeters. So I'm gonna have to find that online. I doubt any hardware store around here is gonna have any. Stumac.com seems to have some. I'm on there all the time, but they are a little expensive, because they also have this little thing that you can match the depth of what you want, and it just goes right to it. I'll actually show you real quick, even though it's gonna look like ass, I know. But yeah, like you can kind of set it to how long your screw, or how long your whole thing is going to end up being, and then it just drills right up until you hit where you need it to be, and then you know that you're done. So it's a nifty little thing, but I don't know, I'll probably just end up buying just some regular drill bits, just because I mean, I have the jig already and I don't really think I need that. So I'll have to wait. Or, you know, I might bring it to my luthier. You know, I see him usually every week or two, so he might have what I need, and you know, maybe I'll get this done quicker than I thought. So either way, it'd be nice to have those drill bits, because I'm not gonna go up a size, because I was at 3/32, which is 6/64, and I needed something that's like right in between 6/64 and 7/64. I needed like 13, I think it was like 13 128ths. That's the fraction that I need. So essentially I need a number 38 bit, so we'll see what happens. But I've learned from past mistakes, do not try and force something if you don't have the right stuff, and do not rush because you're gonna regret it. So I'm taking my time on this one. I got plenty of other guitars I can play, so that's pretty much it for now. So I'll catch you later. Hey guys, another quick little update for this Fiesta Red Strat. Finally got the size drill bit I needed. I found one on eBay for, I don't know, it was like $2 or $3 for just a single thing. I mean, you could probably buy a whole kit with like a whole bunch of stuff and save more money than that, but whatever. I just wanted to get this, get it out of the way. So since I did drill the holes in this already, you're just going to want to make sure that it's lined up perfectly. So I still have the old bit, which, like I said, barely smaller than the other one, and I'm just making sure that this fits all the way in there. Okay, and so it just shows me that it's lined up fine, and I'm not gonna like fuck up the hole, hopefully. And I have it taped off just the same length that I'm gonna need it to go down, which is just the 1/2 inch for this jig, and then like an extra little, I don't even know, like 1/8 of an inch or something down for the amount of the metal that the pin is for the tuners. So unfortunately my drill's charging right now, so that should be done soon enough, and I get all this done, throw the tuners on there. Shouldn't be too hard at all. I especially like these tuners because, for one, they're locking, but two, they're not all like connected together like the vintage style like Klusons or anything like that. So it doesn't, each one doesn't have to be perfect, as long as, you know, they're as close as you can get. And I mean in comparison to each other, if you're using ones that all connect to each other through like one or through like a few common screws like the Kluson ones, if you're off even a little bit, it can cause some problems, which is a pain in the ass. But this shouldn't be too bad, and should be relatively easy. So after this, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do. I do have another pickguard on order, but I might try out a different pickguard just for the hell of it, or the other pickguard that I bought, the Pro one. I might try that one just to get some sort of things wired. Kind of, I don't have the toggle switch that I need yet, but I can still get things started, so that's better than nothing. And that's about it. So I'll see you in a bit. Check this shit out. Oh yeah. There's the 2 pins. Oh yeah, I'm watching Step Brothers. Look at that. Would you just look at that? Oh yeah. Wonderful. Only 5 more to go. Alright, so I've already done a couple of these and they've all come out good so far. So I figured I'd show you at least one of them, just so you don't do anything you're not supposed to, I guess. So main thing is, you got to get this on here as perfect as you can. There's like pointed ends on the end of here, and it's important to line it up as best you can. So once you have that as close as you can, drill time, make sure it's going forward, make sure it's charged, obviously. And what I do is I put it in the hole, but then I just do slow, just like slow pulses. I don't want to do like just a big drill right into it, because it's very easy to screw it up, and it's very easy to go further than you want to, or possibly even go through it. So but I do have it taped off right here like I showed, and so I know that I'm only going down to that point. And make sure you just hold it firm, and just like I said, go slow. So it's pretty simple. Alright, so it's in there. Alright, so I know I'm at the bottom now, and you just do slow turns. And it is a hard wood, so it's not going to go super quick either. Alright, so I'm hitting the tape there, and I'm going to put it in reverse and do the same thing backwards. You don't want to pull it out like too hard or too fast. Alright, there's all the extra wood that just came out of it, so I just kind of brush that off to the side. What else was I going to say? Yeah, you're going to want to make sure that none of it's getting really like caked up on here for when you're going in there, because just in case, just to make it a little bit cleaner. Alright, so we're going into the other one. You want to make sure that jig is on tight too, because you don't want it moving around. Alright, so take off the jig now. And just a little test fit. Oh yeah, fits good. I test them all just in case maybe one of them didn't go down quite as far as I'd expected, and I might have had to go down like an extra tiny bit. So just gonna get the rest of these done, and that's pretty much it for the tuning pegs. So see you in a bit.